You're listening to Gin and Chat with Lo and Nat. So pour yourself a chilled martini and sit down for a chat.
Welcome back to Gin and Chat
with Lo and Nat.
Today on the podcast, we have my dear friend and ultimate it girl, whether she believes it or not, Brooke Preston. Brooke started her time in LA as part of the Los Angeles Clippers Spirit Squad, where she spent 9 years on the team and served as captain for 6 of them. During her time with the Clippers, she performed alongside artists like YG, Roddy Ricch, and Soulja Boy. Outside of the court, Brooke's career has continued to soar. She's danced on The Late Late Show with James Corden, performed for Latin superstar Nicky Jam, and most recently worked as the assistant movement director for the iconic Nike and Skims campaign. If that's not enough, Brooke also went viral, yes, viral, for her spot-on recreations of NBA and WNBA tunnel fits, proving she's not just a performer, but a creative force in her own right. Brooke, welcome to Gin and Chat.
Welcome. Thank you so much. That was quite an intro.
Had to give you justice.
Thank you. We're so excited to have you on. This will be great.
I'm so excited to be here. I know. Thank you for showing up. We're also all wearing like the same color scheme.
Yeah, we're giving fall vibes.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yes.
And what we're drinking today,
So excited. Aparito Spritz. I found these at Trader Joe's, the trusty Trader Joe's. Yeah, they're ready to drink. So shall we crack it open? I don't know how to do it. I think,
you know, I used to open a bottle with my teeth in college. Did I ever do that, Henia?
I didn't never chipped a tooth.
Never chipped a tooth.
I did.
You did?
On a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I was laughing.
It's so tragic.
It's so tragic.
Not a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
You guys, I was like too goody two shoes until junior year. Like I really didn't. I was
you had a long distance boyfriend.
I was locked in. I laughed. I threw my head back. I came down and I chipped my front tooth on a Mike's Hard. But don't worry, I got it fixed. So you can
because you were laughing?
Yes. No, it's so embarrassing.
I literally got a concussion from being tickled. Wait, what?
We don't need to get into it. Yes.
From being tickled?
That's equally as embarrassing.
Yeah. It just felt the same, so I had to share.
I love that. Thank you for bonding with me on that. I feel better. Okay, so this funny. Is so cute. Wait, it's perfect. And it
looks like a Negroni.
It does.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. I hope the ratio's right. Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's try this.
Wow.
That's actually pretty good. It's sweeter than I normally.
It's a little different than an Aperol Spritz, right?
Yeah. Well, it's an Aparito.
So very different. So it is different.
Don't get it twisted, okay?
Yeah, it tastes more winey to me than it does like champagne and Aperol. Yeah. But it's good. It's good.
I still love it.
Yeah. Still
good fun.
Still into it.
Thank you. And the bottles are so cute.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Trader Joe's always has like trusty ready to drink things.
Coaster.
Joe just gets it.
Joe, my guy.
Hey, Trader Joe. He understands.
Okay, I want to tell a story to start us off.
I'm so scared.
You were on my vision board.
Oh.
Yes. You know this because I've sent you the screenshot so many times.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 2017, I had just graduated high school. I'm first year at Chapman.
We get it, I'm old.
That's crazy. Okay.
Wiser.
I know. Yeah, you're wiser, you're hotter, you're richer.
Totally.
Let's just
Totally.
Yeah, let's just
I'll take it.
Let's just leave it there. So 2017, my friend sent me a screenshot, or like Clippers Spirit had posted like, do you have what it takes to be on Clippers Spirit?
You want to be on Tom?
Yeah. And I had watched the show.
Oh God. And you still wanted to do it?
I did.
She wanted it bad.
I did. I watched the show. I mean, honestly, the only part I really remember from the show, the only part I really remember from the show is like Hannah and like going back to her apartment and like having to go back to rehearsal afterwards, like moving in. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait. Moving it? Oh. When she was living on the couch of her friend?
Yeah, something like that. Like I remember her being like in an apartment and then going, because what was the network? It was E had a Clippers TV show.
Oh, I didn't even know this existed.
Yes,
that's amazing. If you remember.
I don't actually.
Fame is one thing, but your squad is everything.
And so
I do not like that.
Squad.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
When did this air? Like, how long did this go on?
1 season. So
perfect. Perfect.
That was just curious. I just joke like, when season 2? And like 10 years later.
Yeah. Bring it back.
That's what it should be for Halloween. It's like you from that TV show.
It's iconic. It's so good.
Here's the thing about that.
Yeah.
They had featured girls, and then the rest of us were non-featured.
I see.
So, yeah, in my mind, I wasn't even going to be shallow in rehearsal at all. Yeah.
Sorry, my throat is so
It's okay.
dry. It's okay.
Take a sip. Let's all take a sip.
Take a sip. We're relaxed here.
Something in my throat.
Oh no, I got an ice cube.
Huh?
Do you need to cough?
No. I think
She's like, no. Well, I got an ice cube.
chewing in the ice cube.
Sorry.
Okay, wait. I'll tell the story really quick. Going back, and then we'll take it back to the squad. Okay, I had gotten my friend sent me over Instagram. Do you have what it takes to be on Clipper Spirit? And they used like your picture.
Yeah.
And then I responded and I said, that's literally my dream. I'm so serious too. It was my dream.
Without my extension.
No, it was you without my extensions. Like I remember it was like from the side profile. Like we can put it up in the episode.
We have to.
And years later, like after I had gotten on the team, we became friends. I found that. I don't know how I found it, but I did. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
That was literally my vision. And there's Brooke.
I know. I remember you posting it, and I was like, yeah, you wanted that?
I did. I wanted it so bad.
You manifested.
I did. And now I have you on my podcast.
Yeah, and look at you now. Look at us.
Come so far.
How the tables have turned.
Hair is longer. We are wiser. No more squad. Not as blonde. You were very blonde in that picture.
Yeah, but the show, the featured girls, they were the ones, like, the focus, obviously, on the show.
Right.
So I thought I wasn't going to be seen in rehearsals, because girls would show up, like, lashes, hair done, like, oh, wow.
Well, there's cameras.
Okay, but in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm not.
You're not mic'd up. Yeah.
Thought background. Yeah.
I'm going to be a blur.
No, fully seen. Fully seen. No makeup. I'm like, I'm here at work. It's like that.
Here to dance.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were doing a full
Was it your rookie season?
No.
It was.
So that was kind of the drama. The drama.
Yeah,
I do. Okay, that was my third season. So imagine you're a rookie. Okay, like your rookie year is always the toughest. You're just like trying to figure it out. Then you finally make it to be a vet, and you're like, okay, I'm like kind of climbing the ladder here and whatever. Then you go into your third season. You're like, okay, I got it. Yeah. Our coach quit during the audition process, so we had to have 2 finals. So back in the day, I don't know how girls do it now, but back in the day, like you were dieting, you were like so stressed, right? Skinniest and like all the pressures. Yeah. So toxic. So I'm like freaking out, like trying to be my skinniest, whatever, make it through finals. I think I'm good. I eat a whole pint of ice cream because I'm a maniac. Yeah.
It's because those are just two extremes.
Yeah, you binge.
Yes.
Yeah. Fully binge. And then they're like, actually, your coach quit and we're going to have another finals next week. Perfect.
I was like, are you kidding me? So here's the thing. I just ate a whole pint.
No, I was like, you don't understand how much I've eaten. Like, I just had a whole Chipotle burrito. Like,
I feel like it was still a little bit like that when I was on the team, but not super bad because we weren't auditioning in like the classic bra top and little tiny shorts. At that point, we were kind of like more in hip hop attire. So it wasn't as crazy, but like it's a very real thing. I remember like people getting emails 2 weeks before we had our photo shoot saying, you have to tighten up. Oh, yeah.
oh my gosh, the stress.
Yeah. I remember my second year on the team, it was the one and only year we did like a swimsuit calendar.
Oh my God, that's insane. That's crazy.
Wow. And they told us like maybe not even a week before. And mind you,
I'd be so
around Thanksgiving time. Like it was like so tragic.
That's so upsetting. And I remember that morning,
It's not even fair.
waiting for like my turn to shoot, and there was like a buffet of food, and I ate a single grape.
And I was like, oh my God, you can see it. It's so crazy to me though, because it's so normalized. Like even with the DCC documentary.
Yes, I was just going to bring that up. I was going to say, is this kind of similar to the DCC vibes?
Yeah. And so many girls that I talked to that were on other teams.
Yeah.
You think that our experience is so like just us.
Yeah.
And then you talk to girls and it's like, oh, it's the same everywhere. Yeah.
Which is so crazy to me. You know, it's sad, but it's kind of one of those industries where it's one way for so long, and then you always get fresh new faces that are just like, oh, this is how it is. I'm willing to do it. And so you never really create lasting change. This is the problem with the dance industry in general. It's like no one's ever going to stand up for it because there's always someone younger who's hungry for it, and they'll do it.
No, it's so true. I mean, exactly. I would have done anything when I wanted to be on that team.
Yes.
Like I didn't remember like really caring about even our payment. when I got on the team. I was like, oh, okay, this is how it is. I guess I'll get a second job, so it's fine.
And just as a dancer, you grow up paying for classes, paying for training, paying for everything. And so to dance and not have to pay for it.
Right.
Such a great point. It's like, oh my gosh, I finally don't have to pay for dance. Yeah. I get to perform and it's like such an honor.
Right.
And then you realize, oh no, I'm working. This is my job.
Right.
You go, I made it. And then you're like, reality check, I'm broke.
Exactly.
Hold on.
So
how do I do this?
When we'll like talk about this payment, I actually think it's a really important topic. Like I had just no awareness about it. And I feel like nobody really told you about it. And a lot of like seminars or people saying, or questions that you would ask like pros in this field, they would say, yes, but it's great exposure. Yes, but this is how it is. Yes, but, and it was never like, this is the reality of the situation. You're going to be exhausted because you need to be able to provide for yourself. So that means you have to get a second or third job sometime.
Yeah, totally.
And when I got onto the team, we were getting paid $15 an hour. And there was,
just wait till you grow up. My rookie year.
There was a talk about a bonus happening.
Okay.
This was like maybe my first, I mean, I remember us having a really busy month and then the bonus came after that busy month.
Okay, that was the, yes.
And then we got up to 25 an hour.
But you know what's funny is when they told us they were giving us a bonus, they said, we know you're underpaid.
Yeah.
And we know you're worth
do
more.
something about it.
Like, okay. So you knew this whole time. Got it.
Yeah.
So you were aware, you just still chose to do that. Awesome.
And you waited till the chunk of our games were over with.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
So they brought us up to $25 an hour. And I actually remember getting paid more for an appearance where I went to a golf tournament and
those were always
pretended
big money appearances.
Yeah, big money appearances. I went to a golf tournament in my little sparkly dress and like pretended to know how to play golf.
Oh, perfect.
And had to actually file like a report because one of the men were being, I was there with somebody, I think it was after you left actually, I think in the second season. And somebody was like, oh, are you going to go with the Rams cheerleaders and do a mud wrestling?
Huh?
Oh, whoa.
I think I remember you telling me this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, the fact that I got paid more for that than I did performing at a game with,
Make it make sense.
you know,
Yeah.
with all of these hard choreographers and hard dancers. Like, I remember, and I was very vocal about it, so that's why I have no problem saying it now. Like, when I left, I remember saying the resources, what you're asking for and the resources that you're providing do not add up.
Yeah.
And if I'm not 21, I can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I would love, I mean, from an outside perspective, because obviously I was never on a team like this when I started getting into the industry. But I know out of all the teams, I feel like Clippers is one of the ones that's closest to preparing you for the real dance industry. If you want to do commercial work, I feel like you guys bring in great choreographers. You get to work with artists, so you get to experience what that's like dancing backup for an artist. And so I'm just curious to know from your perspective, how do you feel that besides all the terrible things about it, do you feel like it prepared you well for the industry, or, how did that transition come for you?
Yes, I never fully pursued the industry like that, and that's something that has forever been in the back of my mind. But even just the few things that I have done, I do think it has prepared me. There's just a certain expectation that they have, and a certain level of professionalism that you have to have. And it's funny because it changed over the years, and different management and just different focuses, I guess. The later eras of the team, it was definitely focused on the dance ability, and that was a strong suit. Whereas in past years, it was definitely being an ambassador for the organization and being a certain level of professionalism and being poised and representing and articulating yourself, right? At appearances and whatnot. So I think it helped me just be a more well-rounded person for whatever job I pursued after.
Absolutely.
But it is interesting how it has shifted the focus throughout the year. And you really were on the team when that shift was happening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was part of the whole Donald Sterling era and all of that.
What's Sterling?
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, I'm like, wait,
You guys don't know the history of the Clippers.
I'm like, please
I actually really should.
give me the tea.
Backstory: Donald Sterling was the original owner. Well, the prior owner.
There was
some scandal.
Yes.
There was a TV show.
Yes.
It.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you were there through all of that. Oh, yeah. So I remember the game that everyone was like boycotting. They dropped all their sponsors. So back in the day, we would have like a sponsored timeout. So like a t-shirt toss would be like presented by Shumash Casino. And we would have little outfits that say Shumash.
Oh, wow.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And we'd go out and like we'd have a hot song. But back in the day, the hot songs weren't just like a t-shirt toss where you do like whatever routine. Like we would have a set routine, but we know that we start 2/8 in. So we'll run out for the first 2/8 and then it's a full routine. So it's like counted as another routine.
Yeah.
So all of our sponsors dropped because nobody wanted to support the Clippers. I'm sure we didn't wear any of our uniforms. We like just wore like solid black. The players turned their warm-ups inside out. Like it was a whole moment. And like we were dancing so much, like every single time out, because they didn't have any of the games that were sponsored and anything. So that's why now going to games and I see the girls like dance maybe once. Yeah. And I'm like, we used to be out there all the whole day. Yeah. And even fourth quarter, we used to sit on the court.
Wow.
It was so fun. Yeah.
So different. Yeah. That's cool.
So that's why, like, when the shift happened, just for like the dance team wise, like Chris and I really tried to keep that like spark that we used to feel because there were certain things that just made us feel like part of the team, part of the organization, and just like very involved, and like it was special and an honor. And not that it wasn't moving forward, but just the focus changed and like the dancing got better, the choreographers got better. Like there were so many positives. Yeah. Like dancers, like we wanted you guys to feel that same like special feeling that we felt. Yeah. Because it wasn't coming from above, you know?
Yeah. Totally. 100%. I agree with you. I think that when I got on the team, I was excited to be part of like the organization. I remember when we signed our contracts and we got to go to headquarters. Yeah. And you know, like so all of that was so exciting to me. And then I did feel like there was a level of detachment. Yeah. And I 100% agree with you on that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's so crazy for so many different reasons. But the dancing was hard. Like to this day, I'm like, that is the hardest dancing I've ever done. Yeah. 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 Which makes sense. I mean, why? I'm doing GRV dances in glittered shorts.
No, like I will never forget. For some reason I wasn't at the rehearsal where we learned it was like Veterans Day game.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like
the freedom. Like learning that. No words. You know, I was like, what is happening? It was like so fast.
It was so much. I was not expecting it, but you're there and you're like, I'm in it. Yeah. Have a responsibility to be part of this team, and I would have done anything. Like truly, that's why I didn't ask about payment. I got asked to change my hair. Yeah, like dye it black.
I'll do anything.
Black hair, bangs, shaggy cut, and I was like, you're so right. Yeah,
so like, that is me.
That is so me. But it's almost like you become this character.
Yeah. But back in the day, like my rookie season, they gave us each a look.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was your character, and they told you that. They're like, you're gonna be this girl. This is your look. Like Candace, she like had a fro, but she had to part it on the side, and had to have a bow. And like,
wow.
Yeah. Like Tyra, who her sister Tatum, like they both had long blonde hair, but Tyra had to be straight every time, parted in the middle, where Tatum curled, parted on the side. I was the blonde, but not brunette, but not blonde, like that in between. And I had to be a middle part and curled, where the girl that looked like me had to have a side part. And like, you had to have your character. And they explained it that way, though. Now, every time you go to a game, the fans are going to know, oh, that's Brooke. Yeah, it's her look. And that's exactly who she is. That's spirit dancer Brooke.
Yeah. I've talked a lot about that with other dancers too, because they do that for tours as well. It'll be like your tour looks. And people in the industry talk about how, you know, on a Gaga tour or something, they'll be pulled aside, or Beyonce's tour, they all had to be blonde. And a lot of, it was like required that they all either had to go dye their hair, or some of them, I think, wore wigs because they didn't want to bleach their hair, rightfully so.
No, this past year they was all red, and I thought, not that I would,
right.
But I was like, if she asked me, like, would I dye my hair red?
But it's such a great question to ask yourself, because I feel like that's more common than not, where we just think to ourselves, whatever they ask of me, and I'll do it, and then I'll just,
it's kind of like you're an actor and you get a part, and they're like, this is how you
I was excited. I was like, what's my look? Like, that's my, you know.
Exactly, But it's how people connect to you, and it's such a great point. It's like, if you show up the same way over and over again, then that gives something for people to remember. And they'll be like, oh, yes, I remember her from last time, the girl with the side part. You know?
But okay, also like this kind of segues into this. Like one thing I've always really admired about you is like I feel like you're very consistent with what you know that you like. Right.
Wow, that's a really nice way to say it. You're predictable and they don't change.
No, but I love it. I'm like, picky. I know, like you can think of you and think of your aesthetic, and I admire that because sometimes I feel like I'm trying to find that within myself, but I feel like you have a very strong, like particular why. And
I think I need to talk to a therapist about
no, but I like it.
I'm scared to change. I don't know.
Fair.
That's fair too.
That is fair too.
I am very particular, and I've always been that way. Like ever since I was a kid, I've always known like this is what I like. Like growing up for dance solos, I would design my own costumes. I'd be like, Mom, this is what I want to wear.
Yes, me too.
What do you mean? Yeah. I was like, let's figure this out. So we need this to be made.
I love that.
Yeah. So I've always just like had very particular taste for things. And I do think my era on Clippers, I had my blinders on and I was like stuck in my zone, and I think it hindered me to a certain point because I wasn't able to grow past that, and then like I was hitting my head on the roof and I needed to just like spread my wings.
Well, like change is uncomfortable, but that's where growth is.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting used to that change.
And once I left and I had that outside perspective, that's when I was like, oh, I am so stuck in my ways. Like I need to just like expand myself and just grow in so many different ways.
I know we off air, off this podcast we hang out.
Yeah.
Have talked a lot about like finding your feminine energy again, because I think being part of a team like that, and then also, you know, how the team changed over the years, maybe kind of like in the dancing style, had to kind of put you in this like category, put all of us. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
And when you left, it was like finding that confidence in yourself again, and connecting back to like your feminine energy.
Yeah.
And like talk a little bit about that transition.
I mean, there's so many parts to that, but finding myself outside of Clippers was probably the hardest thing I had to do, because I mean, if you think about it, my entire 20s, I identified.
It's a long time.
It like really truly took over my whole being.
Yeah.
And I wasn't Brooke anymore. I was Brooke the spirit dancer. Like, oh, Brooke the Clippers dancer. Brooke, whatever it is, like related to my job, and that defined me. So finding, so with that, dancing these like GRV hip hop, whatever, like that was obviously like very masculine to me, and I just like wanted to feel like a woman. And it's so funny because I look back on photos from like my rookie year, 20 years old, like I was a baby, and I looked more like a woman than I felt at 29 my last year on the team. And I remember always wanting to like, I just want to feel and look and be respected as a woman on this team, and I just like felt childish at times.
Makes sense.
And I remember Latrice was like, Emily, you want to do like sexy jazz routines? I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
I just want to feel it.
But also,
what I mean, I'd be mad if we did that. Would I be mad if you throw a hair flip in there?
Right.
No, I just want to feel cute.
Yeah. But I do remember I mean, I think it's natural for me to live in my masculine energy because I've always kind of had that energy. I remember a guy one time that I was talking to or whatever. He was like, oh, you have like a very masculine energy. And I didn't understand what that meant. And I was like, oh my God, he's a man.
I would have been offended right away.
He was like, I don't know, like, no, like you're just like an alpha female. And I was like, oh my God, he literally thinks I'm a man. And I remember going to Chris and Gabri being like, do you guys think I have a masculine energy? Like, am I like manly? Like, I didn't get it. And they were like, no, you're definitely feminine. And then Gabri goes, no, you're definitely feminine, but the way you talk is a creative choice. Not a creative choice. I'll never forget.
I said, I don't know if that's any better. Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like we get that sometimes with, I just think that if you are particular and I mean, independent, we love, like we've talked about Victoria Beckham, Queen, love her. And she said like she's good at being bossy in a way, but not in a way that she's being mean, in a way that she just knows the vision that she wants to execute. Yeah. And I think when we have that, that actually is more masculine energy.
Yeah.
And it's finding the balance between the two. Because I want to be like that when I'm in business, but I don't want to be like that when I'm in a relationship.
Yes. That is the balance, because I do think in my everyday life, I'm also an Aries, I'm also Italian. I have so many things. Yes. Just like built to that. I remember one time we were in the tunnel and it was always like hectic because like players would be running back and forth, whatever. So they wanted us to be lined up against the wall to stay out of the way. And sometimes girls in the back would just be kind of loose with it and, talking and whatever in the hall. And so I would have to remind the girls, because I also wanted them to pay attention, because there was a time when like a big basket happened, or I don't even know what was going on, but it was a big basket. I know ball. You do know ball. But like an exciting moment happened. And so that was like a cue for us. Okay, if it's an exciting moment, that usually means a timeout is coming. And that's our cue to go out. So I needed girls to pay attention and lock in. So when girls were just like, Hadina, whatever. There was one time when that moment happened, and I remember Taya was in the back, like so I literally grabbed her by the jacket because she couldn't hear me yelling. I was like, get out there.
Work.
I was like, yank her out there. But so anyway, I was like, just a good captain.
I said captain.
Because I was like, they're not hearing me.
Loud. I'm gonna have to grab her.
So I was like telling everyone to line up against the wall. And I was like, hey guys, like line up, make sure you whatever. And Crystal looks at me and she goes, do you have control issues? I was like, I'm just doing my job.
I'm just a good leader.
Maybe I am. That's why I'm captain.
Exactly. It's a good balance because she's so chill. Lovely. You know what I mean? So like
we're total opposites, and we definitely balanced each other.
I have a question. What do you think are 3 things that make you a good captain? Like your personality traits that make you a good captain?
She's an Aries. She's Italian. I love control.
I do think I naturally kind of take the lead. I even just did like this video shoot recently, and like the choreographers were kind of like discussing things, and I was like, I think if we do that, I was like, oh my god, Brooke.
Yeah, that's great though.
But I need to like, reel it in sometimes. Sure. But I do think I naturally kind of take the lead. Like I'm not scared to take the lead.
Fearless.
In certain aspects, I guess, in that environment. Yes. I
love it.
Speak to it.
Italian.
I am. Okay, but I don't know. I'm thinking like in the dance world, like in that environment, I'm very dedicated. Like I'm not someone that wants to just kind of be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like if I'm in it, I'm in it. Like, I'm very dedicated, and
you see it through.
Like it's important. I don't know, like there's just something in me that I'm like, I need to do the most.
I love that though.
Not like
we definitely are like that too,
obviously.
Here we are on a podcast. Like what?
And I'm just like a perfectionist.
Yeah, totally.
But I feel like you have to be as a dancer. Like
you do.
You have to be detail oriented.
But the reason I ask is just because I know a lot of people aren't natural born leaders. And I think that especially doing it for as long as you did, like having 6 years of being a captain of this team, where you're not only representing this team and kind of, in control and in charge of these girls, but you're also representing this huge brand and this giant company. And that's a lot of responsibility that not a lot of people, I think, would want.
And actually performing with them.
Right.
And doing every single game. Because captains had to do every game. And I mean, how many NBA games are there in a year? Like home games, which
a lot.
41 home games. 41 home games.
Yeah, that's a huge, the huge responsibility. I don't think everyone would be like, yes, I want that.
Maybe there's something wrong with me. Because no, can I do the away games too?
Right. That's
I was just like, I wanted everything.
Yeah.
And even like my 3rd year, I was coaching the kids team, and I was co-captain. And that was like such a hard thing to balance. And the following year they made me choose between continuing with the kids or being captain. And I was like, this is so tough. I want to do it all, but I ended up choosing.
It makes sense, giving it your all and trying to see it through, and then it also not really working out in the way that you thought it was going to work out long term wise, and having to take a step away from the organization because you just needed to find your own path.
And that was the healthiest thing for me.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Like, of course, I love the Clippers. I love just the NBA environment.
Yep.
And I miss it all the time. But I don't think I would have found myself, not that I like fully have found myself at my purpose.
We never have fully.
Yeah. But I have grown so much more than I would have if I would have stayed.
Yeah.
So that transition out of it, talk a little bit about like, did you think, okay, I'm done with dance for now? Did you need a moment away from dance? And then you kind of found your way back in? Or how did your relationship with dance change when you left Clippers?
My relationship with dance was tough. So when I first moved to LA, I really thought I was going to get an agent and like pursue the dance industry. That. And I remember going to a dance class at ML, like OG ML.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was Brian Friedman's class. And the choreography, it was packed. Yeah, and like everyone was like dressed to the nines, and I was used to like my little dance studio, you know, just like going to sweat and look ugly and just train.
Yeah.
And that was such a wake up call, and it like the choreography was just like so beyond, like you would just flick our nipples, like it was crazy.
Yep, LA.
So I was just like, oh yeah, we had to flick our nipples. It's like so young little 18-year-old.
Wow.
So
Just scared.
Like, yeah, no, literally, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Like people had costume changes. I was like, right.
Oh, wow.
Like the outfits were changing. I was like, I'm sweaty and disgusting. And like limited to tank top.
Yeah, totally.
So then when I found Clippers, I was just all in, and the blinders came on, and I forgot about the dance industry, and I didn't even have time to think about it. It wasn't even on my radar.
And you went to school in this meantime too.
And I was working full time.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's a lot.
And when I was told I was fat, I had to wake up and work out with a personal trainer. But that's another story.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so after Clippers, my whole dance identity was through the Clippers. So I felt intimidated to even go to a dance studio, which is like so sad because I've been dancing since I was 2 and competing since I was 4.
And you're good at it.
My life. But I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I felt like, granted, like constructive criticism is how you grow.
Yes.
And we needed those notes to grow.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're constantly told about the things you're doing wrong and how you're not good and how your privilege to freestyle has been taken away from you because it wasn't good, because you don't practice that, and that muscle of like being able to improv hasn't been utilized. And so I didn't have the confidence going into these classes, especially because dancers these days just can do anything because of social media, and they have that confidence in front of the camera and whatever. That, like, it's a whole different dance world than when I was growing up in a studio. So going into a studio and it feeling like a completely different dance world, I was very intimidated. Yeah. And I was so comfortable for so long on the Clippers that I was never scared. Like, I was never nervous before a game. It was a new routine. Like, girls would be worried, and like I would be worried. Yeah.
I would be so worried.
Hannah, like, she would ask me like, which way's 111? Like, she would be like, so confused on which way's what. And I never even thought twice. Like, I did not, like, even half times that we would learn the day of and at the game. Oh yeah. Putting routines together. And for some reason, it just did not even bother me. Like, I was never stressed. And I was so confident and comfortable.
Cool under pressure.
And so when I left, I was like, oh my God, I'm not in my world anymore. And so going and taking dance class, I remember the first time I took a heels class, I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. And that's like so gross to even feel of that. Like, as a dancer, like, you're used to performing, but I realized I'm used to looking at the crowd, and I'm used to, like, you know, having all the confidence in the world, and then seeing myself in the mirror, I felt like, oh, I'm just this washed up former an NBA dancer, you know. I felt so like old, and like, I imagine this is how women feel when they go through menopause. They're like, I'm useless now. I'm useless. It's like, that's how I felt. Like,
but it's like, if you let yourself listen to the worst thing that your mind is saying, that probably came up. It's mind games.
Yeah, totally.
I know how you feel. I feel like I've been going through that this year a little bit, getting off tour. It's like, I danced with the same people for 2 years, and even though it was only 2 years, it's still like, it's your life. And you're so in it in the moment,
and you forget about everything else.
And you forget, and you get out. And I remember the first audition I went back to, I was like, I'm so nervous, and I never get nervous. I love auditioning. I eat it up. And I was just like freaking out because I'm so used to being around the same people that I was so scared to dance for new people again.
I like when I did Clippers for only 2 years. I like knew it in my soul that maybe 2 years was good. And then I just knew it was time. Also my back hurt. Yeah. So I was like, my back hurts. I can't keep doing all this. But then I did a burlesque show right after. And it was just such a crazy transition going from like that type of team setting. Where also I didn't really think about the outside world, the outside industry when I was doing Clippers. Like I wasn't living in the Valley. I was, on the West Side, driving to downtown, and Clippers was like my whole entire dance persona. Yeah. And if I booked a job outside of it, like great, but I wasn't ever trying. Yeah. And then going from that to burlesque, where you have like a solo, and you have, half that solo was just up to me. Yeah. And figuring out how to like artistically shine. And I remember Mariah, because she had done Clippers with you. Yeah. She was like, I feel like you have like trauma.
Like, I see myself.
Yeah, she goes, I know you just came off of a team. Yeah. And it's hard for you to like find that expression in yourself. And it was. It's not an easy transition. And also when you feel like you worked so hard to get to that point, you worked so hard during it, blinders were on while you're on it, you also have something to identify with. Yeah. Like when people ask what you do, it's like,
it was a status thing. It really like makes you feel good. Yeah. Because you can put this label on it that like, I am an NBA dancer, and people are impressed by it, whether they understand it or not. It sounds cool, and you belong to something. It's not just like I'm a dancer because there's so many dancers. It's I'm an NBA dancer. I belong to this certain crowd, this certain status. Right. Exactly. And especially doing it for so long that they're like, gosh, right? Yeah. Right. Felt like something. Yeah. And then leaving that, I was like, oh, well, I'm just Brooke, and like that felt so like deflating when it shouldn't. Yeah. Like, now you're like, I'm Brooke motherfucking. Not there yet. I'm not for you. Yeah, you say that. But it was a hurdle to get over for sure. Yeah.
Well, I've seen such a big shift in you.
Really?
Yeah, I really have.
Wow.
Yeah, since coming up, because I remember like our last rehearsal. Your last rehearsal, I guess.
God, yeah.
And we were pretty torn up about it, and I was just like, this is going to be the best thing for her. Because I remember thinking that
we were learning a routine
that was going to be for next season.
So I was so checked out.
Yeah. It was when I drove back for Coachella that one day.
Yeah. So that was the thing, because girls were gone at Coachella. Yeah. That I had to be like in the formation. I couldn't just be someone on the side learning the routine for fun. Yeah. I had to like be learning it, and my heart just wasn't in it.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not even doing this.
Yeah. And it wasn't even an attitude thing where I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to be doing this. Like it was a pain. Like this, I'm not going to be doing this. Like, so it was hard for me to even focus. And God, who knows who has that video, because
I've seen that video.
No, I don't even want to see it because
Tobias.
No, Tobias. And you know what? He's now like co-choreographer for Justin Timberlake.
Oh, is he really?
Actually, filmmaker. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But his choreography is like so. Whatever your brain naturally wants to do, listening to music, like, and like how your body wants to move, do the exact opposite. Like,
for sure.
Like jump when you're not supposed to jump. Like twist your feet and like.
And he looks.
I know what you're talking about.
So good doing it.
Effortless.
He looks amazing doing it.
Speaking a different language.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. And we were all at the end of the season like,
yeah. Huh? I feel that way about certain choreography. I'm like, that looks so cool. However, how does your body naturally do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's even when Latrice would be like, oh, like I like how Kylie's doing this groove and all that. I'm like, none of us can do that groove like Kylie. Yes. Her body is moving different.
Yes, that's the worst.
Yes. It's like, well, I like the way this person's doing it. Okay, well, I have a different body and I don't like that. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
19 of us are gonna look crazy. Yeah. Right. So true. Yeah. But I remember that last rehearsal, and I remember seeing you afterwards, and I thought to myself, this is going to be the best thing for her. Wow. And I really feel like I've seen that transition firsthand. And thank you. Great job. I mean, you've done like, I don't look at you and think Brooke, the old Clippers dancer. I know we talk a lot about Clippers on this podcast right now, which we'll transition in a second. But like, I don't look
like
at
a big
think that.
part of my identity.
Of course. Yeah. But it was a huge part of your life. Yeah. But I think it's like what you brought to the team. I think you kind of need to flip it where like, I actually think that it's not the team made you who you are. I think you made the team what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And hopefully now you look back on it with more of a fond memory. Obviously through the trauma and all the hardships, it's hopefully something you can look back at now and be like, you know, that shaped me into who I am. And there was a reason, even if I didn't know it in the moment, there's a reason you were there for however long. You know, nothing is a mistake.
Yeah.
No, I definitely
believe that, because even though it was like so bittersweet leaving, I know that I was meant to like go through that, and it shaped who I am.
Yeah. I think it actually like challenged the control.
Oh yeah.
Because there were so many things where you're like, this is out of my control. Even the end goal was out of my control. And I think when you surrender, you actually are guided to where you're meant to be more.
Oh, I had to fully surrender.
Yeah.
That would, and that was really tough for me, because I was like, no, this is my path. Like, this is what
You're like, no, but
this is what I've been working for.
Yeah.
Like, this is my future. And when literally everyone around me was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I was like,
As a perfectionist, that's super hard.
Yeah.
You know, you get so set in your ways, and you're like, this is how it's going to be. And you just want to maintain that control. But when you finally learn how to just let go, it's so freeing, you know?
it's scary, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, I kind of want to touch, we'll shift from Clippers, but I kind of want to touch on your tunnel fits.
Yes.
I was going to say, speaking of you making Clippers, what it was, you did those tunnel fits, and that was such a genius idea. So for anyone who doesn't know, and I'll clip it or link it or whatever, you'll see it on this podcast somehow. I'm still learning all the lingo. I'll clip it.
It'll be in the description bar or something.
Subscribe. Brooke had a genius idea of recreating the tunnel fits that NBA and WNBA players have when they go to the arena to start their game. They go up, they show up in a fit, they're usually styled, they walk, people take pictures of them, and they have these cool pictures. Brooke loves NBA life, WNBA life, and fashion, so she took that, recreated the fits, took pictures in the tunnel, and I mean, it went viral. It completely took off. It was on like GQ Sports did a segment on it.
Wow, you did your research.
That's
insane.
I'm a journalist.
Wait, that's crazy though. I want to know where that idea came from. Like, how did you just decide that?
Well, so I've always had a love for fashion. That's like been part of my life. And then I went to school for fashion. So that was something that I thought some version of myself would do. And when the NBA started kind of like making these tunnel fits a moment, and like NBA players and fashion were really colliding, I just genuinely wanted to wear these outfits. Like, there were certain outfits that players would wear, and I'm like, no, that's cute.
I want to wear
Where can I find them?
Yeah, and I didn't want to be like weird and creepy and just like copy them. So I was like, how do I like make it a thing to like make it okay to like have an excuse to wear this?
Yeah.
Honor. And so I think I posted on my close friends or something like, if you see me wearing this, like, mind your business or whatever, like joking. And people responded like, no, you should like recreate it. And I was like, no, literally don't tempt me. I will.
Yeah.
You did. And so, I like
so smart.
asked management if I could do it. And I originally pitched it as a thing for the team to do.
Well, I do remember you sending in the group chat like, hey, who wants to do it this?
Yeah, and I thought it was crazy.
And I was like, that's so you, bro.
That's you, boo.
That's all you. And because I pitched it because at the time I was also running Spirit's socials, and so I was like, oh, this could be a cute thing to do on socials. And so I asked the team, hey, does anyone want to do this? Like, you do have to buy your own outfits, and you won't get paid to come to the arena early, and it's all in your own time. Like,
extracurricular.
Literally crickets. So I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Like, sorry, I can't. Yeah, so I was on teach Pilates. I really did not care. I was like, that's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, whatever. And God bless Tyler, the photographer. He's the one that actually photographs the guys when they walk in. Cool. So I got in contact with him, and I said, hey, could you like take a pics for me? Yeah. He's like, okay. Like, I probably thought I was crazy. And then I show up like dressed as Surge, and I'm like, hey. He's like, what is happening?
Awesome.
And I just like, that was the first time in life. That sounds dramatic, but like probably like first time ever in my life. But it really felt like, oh wow, like this makes sense for me, because I always felt like I had all these different passions. Like, obviously dance was my main love growing up, and that took over my life from as long as I can remember. Yeah. But then I went to school for fashion, and I worked in entertainment, and I had,
and also social media.
Yeah. So like I had all these different avenues, and even like trying to find a job outside of Clippers. Like, I remember talking to my boss. He's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I had so many lanes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this was the first time I felt like
my worlds were finally colliding, and I was like, this is so fun, and I'm just like so happy doing this, and I loved it, and I didn't care, like even before like it kind of gained momentum, like I didn't care if people liked it or not, like I was having fun with it, and I was loving it, and
That's how we feel about this.
100%. I'm
Genuinely.
thinking that. Yeah.
and if you find something that like truly like fulfills you like that, like you just have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing that I kind of regret. Like the momentum was kind of stopped for me, and that kind of, I don't know, I became hesitant to like continue doing it, and then I would like kind of try to continue and then not, and like didn't like fully just like commit to it.
I think I've told you this. I think you should like commit. Like this year especially.
I have been saving a few outfits that I've liked so far. I created a folder and I was like, okay, I need to
Do
like,
it.
start.
Yeah.
Because I've that's another thing. Again, going back to me being a perfectionist, I was like, I was in the exact tunnel that these players were in, using the same photographer.
Totally. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
And, okay, so the first time I did it, I wasn't trying to like fully copy the pose exactly. I was just walking, and like, okay, I'm like walking in the tunnel like Serge was. And then people were like, oh, you're on the wrong foot. And I was like,
You're like,
you want to go there?
that wasn't the point.
Let me show you. So even my pinky, my finger, like every little like Tyler and I would like
I see.
go through every single body part of whoever it was, like, okay, his like left pinky out, and like you were so crazy about it that I was like, no one's gonna find anything different. I was like, I was crazy.
You're like, you want me to go there? I will go there. I would so do that.
You think I'm on the wrong foot?
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah. No, exactly.
I think he's right.
I'm like, I have the exact photographer at the exact angle with the exact lighting.
Yeah.
Everything.
Because that's what we've been saying. It's like, if you're going to commit to something, it's more embarrassing to not try 100%. You have to just go for it.
But I also think like it's okay that you don't have that tunnel.
Sure.
Well, okay, so that's my thing. I need to get over that. Like, oh, I don't have a professional photographer in the exact tunnel, like doing that.
Yeah. Who cares?
It's evolved. And now it's a new, you're rebranding it, you know?
I am also trying to make a little like twist to it. At the end of last season, I decided to like try it, but then it was like the very end of the season, so I did like 3 outfits.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of remixing the outfits to be catered towards women. Because also like, one, I was like, oh my God, I'm dressing like a man, and these like 7-foot guys, like, they're so stretched out and it looks so different on them. With like, me, I'm like, oh, like it just like did not read the same. So like, I was like, okay,
Drowning.
something needs to change. Like I'm literally a boy. Like, okay. But then on top of that, I felt like a lot of my followers came from that time, and a lot of them are NBA fans and like thought it was cool and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find the girls that want to follow me, not just the guys. So I'm like, okay, how do I make this for the girls? Because that's who I like post like beauty things, and I love doing like, makeup and whatever. And so I feel like my audience doesn't always appreciate that.
Okay. I get it.
They're like, no, the outfits, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, but look at this lip gloss.
I post anything Taylor Swift and it gets 10 times more likes or engagement than when I don't.
Yeah.
And it was a hard like mental thing, I think, because you get known for something.
Yeah.
And then you think that's the only thing people value you for.
Yeah.
So then your identity is stripped away and you're like, okay, nobody cares about my outfits or what I'm doing in my regular life. But that's such a huge part of you. And I think you just have to like go through that transition phase, and then the right people will find you.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I tell my clients this all the time. I'm like, I need to listen to my own advice.
Right.
You work in so what do you tell your clients?
I know. Well, like I don't listen to my own advice, clearly.
Yeah.
But like I always say, like, post the content that you enjoy watching and you enjoy creating.
Yes.
Your audience will find you, because if you're constantly trying to copy someone else and be this cookie cutter, like, it's not authentic, and authenticity breeds more than anything else.
100%.
Yeah, just do you. And
Well, that's what I mean. I think that's what pushed the tunnel fits in the first place. Is that it really felt like in a time where you were not really authentic to yourself in that moment, that last season or whatever it was. You're like, oh my gosh, this is me.
Totally. Because I was only doing Clippers players at that time, but I was choosing outfits at first that just spoke to me, that I wanted to wear. And I know I'm not the first to create the idea of replicating someone's outfit or recreating a photo. Like, that's not like groundbreaking here. I know I'm not the first to do that. And there were some hate comments like, oh, this person did it, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
But I was doing it coming from a place of like admiring these outfits and like wanting to like show love to the outfit and my appreciation for the like fashion.
Yeah.
And I never wanted it to feel like gimmicky in a way. And it eventually, when I was like trying to amp it up so much, and then I, you know, broadened my player selection to just all NBA teams, and people started requesting certain players that were wearing crazy outfits and whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to do it to like make fun of a player or make fun of what he's wearing.
Sure. Oh, it became that. Some people tried to make it that.
Yeah, because players would do something crazy and they'd be like, oh, that's funny, you do that. And like, really requested, like I would do the outfit, but I want to do it justice. And just like do it to like be gimmicky and make it a costume.
Yeah.
I really appreciated like just the style of things.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You wanted to like be authentic and do it right versus just
the fashion industry, you know?
Yeah. No, I love that. What's that Victoria Beckham quote where she was like,
She doesn't smell.
yeah, I have industry. Yeah.
And I respect it.
I love it. I love her so much.
So, same.
Yeah, really quick, I want to talk about your social media management career because, I mean, can I name drop? Sure. Okay, get into it. Brooke has also, see how I brag about Brooke? Brooke has also
This is what I do for you.
Yeah, exactly. And same. She's my friend. We were at Coachella and we were like talking to this random guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, can I just take a second? Out of nowhere. He's probably said, it was in mid-sentence. And I was like, my friend here is guest on the Eras tour. Like, do you know who you're speaking to? And I was just like so unnecessary for me to do that. We all do that for each other. I know. Okay, so Brooke has managed Kate Upton's social media and the D'Amelios, which so cool. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
I know.
Considering they're like TikTok.
Yeah, they are
the TikTok. They are TikTok, the whole app.
Yeah. I don't know how it happened. I feel like just through networking, like these opportunities just fell into my lap.
Yeah.
And I remember I was working as an executive assistant for this entertainment management company. It was for Will Smith and his family. And so I thought the entertainment industry was going to be, not to name drop, but I thought like that was going to be my career path. And like, in addition to dancing, because of course I couldn't commit to just one.
Of course, we got that.
Yeah.
Like 5 jobs for some reason.
Right. And like, did I have any experience in that world? No. But I was like, no, this is, again, the opportunity just fell into my lap. Yeah. It wasn't something I like pursued.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, I think I like social media. But like, again, knew nothing. But I just was telling myself like, oh, I think I like that. And then was running Spirit's social media. And then that kind of like started my like experience with social media.
Yeah.
But even then, like it was early days. Early days. It was what it was. But I somehow got connected to run Kate Upton's. She had a brand at the time. It was like a fitness.
Well, I remember because when I was like in the thick of teaching Pilates, you had me send you the video that I had on TikTok.
Yeah,
cool.
Because I wanted to like highlight my.
I was like, I just got on Clipper Spirit, and now I'm on Kate Upton's Instagram. Like, I made it. My life is made.
That's hilarious. Any of my friends on?
Yeah.
And then that just kind of like snowballed into more and more clients. Well,
I love it. I want to know, because we've had these conversations a lot with how much social media has shifted the industry and just the world in general, to be honest. How, like, what advice would you give to someone on how to stay relevant in social media now? Because I think, especially with influencing, the market is so oversaturated. Like, I even find myself struggling of like, what's my brand? How do I reach people?
And that's the hardest thing for a lot of people. And I think back in the day, social media, the most famous people were celebrities. It's the actors, the singers, the athletes, whatever it may be. They had that platform because of who they were already. So their social media presence was just an extension of that and a way for them to connect to their community directly. Whereas nowadays you have influencers and content creators and people that are famous for what they do
up to us.
Yeah, that part. So it's like
Sadly, yes.
You have to just know like step one is understanding who you are and what your purpose is. And that's not to say like, oh, I know fully like who I am and what my brand is, but like, what is your purpose for being online? Is it because you want to share tips and tricks for makeup? Or is it you want to just share your everyday life and like want to talk and create this community? Is it like, what is your purpose behind posting? And then that will help you build your brand and whatever pillars that like make sense that, falls under fashion and beauty and whatever that is.
Yeah.
But
just understanding like your reason for it is kind of the thing that a lot of people miss, because they're like, oh, I just like want to be on social media. And it's like, like, what are you providing?
Yeah.
Like what? And if you're not teaching, your followers something, that's fine. But like, what is your purpose behind it?
Is it purely entertainment then?
Yes.
Right.
What's the value?
And like, what are your goals with it? Are you wanting to be a content creator? And if that's the case, create content. And a lot of people like
Totally.
where they're like, oh, I want to be a content creator, but then expect someone to just like handle it for them.
Right.
No, you're the creator.
Yes.
You create. Like, then you want to get brand deals. That's your goal. What like understanding your goal behind it, like really helps then shape your brand image and how you can present yourself. But again, like going back to just the kind of content that you enjoy consuming, like you should be putting out content that you enjoy consuming, because if you don't enjoy it yourself, how do you expect anyone else to?
Yeah. Such a great point.
You're the target audience.
Yeah. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, like what's the point? Like don't try to just like do because, Alex Earl's doing it. Like do it because you enjoyed it.
Right.
Yeah. And again, that goes back to that authenticity point. I think it's like the second you try to just copy someone else and say, well, it worked for Alex Earl, so it could work for me.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the case.
Alex Earl works because she is Alex Earl.
Right.
She knows who she is.
Created
and
that.
what she wanted to put online.
Yeah.
And she did just that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
always
true.
like, I feel like with this podcast, we always say that we're not talking at you, we're talking with you. So we want to invite our listeners into the conversation always.
Community.
Yeah. And create a community more than just like trying to see the numbers grow of a podcast. It's trying to see like how we can engage with our community. And I mean, the ultimate goal is to be able to like actually meet the community.
Right.
And have that type of conversation with them in real life,
Yeah. That's like the algorithms of each social media platform are constantly changing.
Yeah.
So there's not this like recipe to just crack the code and be able to be successful. Like you have to just do you and trust that you're going to grow and evolve and figure out what works for you personally. But there's not this one set way of like, this is what you have to do to be successful. And there are a lot of accounts out there that are like, follow these 5 steps and you're
that's
gonna
because
be viral.
they
Like,
know that people will listen to that.
Yeah.
So it's like they're a brand in and of itself by displaying that type of
They do the grab. They say, I made $3 million this year doing this strategy.
I'm a
And then they say,
24-year-old millionaire and this is how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
And
okay.
even, like I've had meetings with the platforms themselves, and they have their own agendas. Like Instagram may be pushing reels at a certain time, so they're gonna say, "Hey, if you post reels, you're gonna go really viral," and that's just like, okay, well, I'm not. So
Totally.
So it's like you just have to do what works for you and what your audience likes, and figure out your own rhythm. But the algorithms and the platforms, they're always gonna have their own.
I think that's great advice.
It's just like an energy thing.
Yeah.
Like if you put that heightened energy into what you love to do and you kind of turn your blinders off to the results, but you have like an end goal, sure. Like I feel like we post every day with this podcast, but there's no like set expectation of like when I make this one post, it's going to do this way. And if it doesn't, then I give up.
Yeah.
It's like you just kind of have to like love it so much and love what you're saying so much and know that it's valuable to the people listening.
Yeah.
And want to put yourself out there, so that then it grows.
Yeah,
and it will if that's the energy you're putting into it. Yeah, that's your work exactly.
I agree. I think this is the perfect time to go into a little fun segment.
Okay, should we do?
We'll end on a fun, like more fun, fast note.
Okay, well we have a rapid fire.
We do.
So let's do that first.
You're in the hot seat. Should we trade
I
off?
have a pen. I'm like gonna rate your notes.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it? Yeah.
Do you want to switch off questions?
Okay, yeah, you go first.
Okay. What's your go-to coffee order?
this is not a quick one.
We forgot she's particular.
Double soy, no foam, something.
So funny. I go to the same Starbucks every day.
Okay.
And when I go to the drive-thru, sometimes the girls see me in the camera. And I roll down my window. I don't even have to say anything. They're like, hey, bro, pull on up.
That's
Brooke,
epic.
you want your usual? Yeah, come on up.
That's epic.
Those are my girls.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, cool.
if anyone wants to try my order,
Yes.
it is delicious.
Okay, writing it.
It's basically a vanilla latte, but
but better.
2 shots of blonde espresso in a grande cup, iced, 2% milk, 2 pumps vanilla, 1 pump classic, and vanilla sweet cream cold foam on top.
I'm dead.
Here's the thing. It sounds crazy, but I know.
How did you discover that?
Yeah, right.
You just got
Trial and error.
trial and error. Okay,
Experimentation.
If you look at a blonde vanilla iced latte that is like
preset on the Starbucks app.
Yeah.
It's basically the exact same thing, but they just have 4 pumps of vanilla. So I'm saving us a pump of vanilla.
Yeah, girl.
I'm saving us 2 pumps of vanilla. Just
That's a lot of calories.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so like strong and sweet, but still sweet enough where it's not like so harsh.
She's a vanilla latte.
I do love a vanilla latte. I'm gonna go. You need to try the drink.
Okay, I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'll have you text it to her.
Okay. Go to my Starbucks and be like, I'll get the Brooke.
Yeah. I'll get the Brooke. Can I get the Brooke, please? Yeah, because I won't remember that. That's what we should have gotten for you today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, favorite place in LA right now?
Favorite place? Nowhere. Sorry. I'm such a hater.
For so long, and I'm like, I don't go anywhere.
I know.
Favorite martini spot in LA?
Oh.
Like favorite place to go grab drinks?
Oh.
First of all, I've literally never had a martini.
Are you serious right now?
I'm upset. You can't be on Gin&Chat and have never had a martini.
I know.
We'll bring you back.
Yeah, I, in theory, I would love to be a martini girl because just the aesthetic of it just like feels right.
Have you tried like a gin martini though? With the twist. With the twist.
Here's the thing: in college, Mom and Dad, I hope you're not listening. I was at a party, a college party.
Yes.
And you know, Rage Cage,
Yes.
classic.
Oh,
The game.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't play it.
So
I was sipping my martini in the corner.
Right.
She was classy. Totally.
Here's the football team.
Yeah.
We ran out of beers, and so we played with gin.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So you're traumatized.
And you know me, competitive.
Totally.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Yep. I get you.
I'm the last one standing.
I get you.
So I haven't really had gin since.
So fair.
Maybe
So-
we'll revisit.
No, I think enough time has passed.
Yeah.
I think we can find a good martini for you.
In my 30s now, I think
That will be on us.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing that instantly makes you feel that girl energy.
Ooh. Like when you're like, I'm feeling like I'm in a funk. What do I need to do to get me back to
Being that girl.
get my hair done?
Okay.
Yep.
Easy. That's so true.
Okay, dream brand you'd love to work with next.
Oh my God, there's so many. I mean, like,
How big of a dream are we thinking?
Big. Dream big. Go bigger. Go home.
not that this brand even like works with people, but
Sure.
the Attico or like Acne Studios
Oh,
or like
so cool. Love acne.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Fave designer brand right now.
Well, all of those.
Yes.
Yeah. Skims has been killing it. I mean,
Well, you did work with Skims.
Wait, I have to know. Hot take. What's your opinion on the bush thongs? I've got to know. I've got to know.
Kim
She is a wild one.
she knows how to break the internet.
Right?
And
Yeah,
what
that's
she's
true.
doing.
That's the crazy thing to me is it's sold out, you guys. Like, what are
But
we
here's
doing?
the thing. How many quantities were actually purchased?
Right. It could be a for show.
It could be a marketing stunt.
They could have had one in each color that sold out.
But it worked.
Like it.
It worked because who would think to do that?
Yeah.
Well, because after she did the nipple bras, she's like, oh, these people are gonna need that.
Right.
So crazy. I didn't even think of it as a marketing stunt.
Yeah, it's insane. That makes so much sense. Genius. She's a genius. She's a business genius.
Skips in the conversation.
Yeah.
We need to do some crazy on the show. What do we like?
Yeah.
To like,
Yeah, we need to break the internet. We'll figure it out. Okay, now we have a fun game.
oh, was that our fashion girly? That was part of the game.
Well, that was just rapid fire.
Okay. It's a hot or not game. Fashion edition.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say like trends, and then you're gonna say hot or not.
Yeah.
Wait, this is so bad. I did this one time.
Yeah. Did you say everything was not?
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
I did it at Honor the Gift, Russell Westbrook's brand.
Okay.
I was at their like 1 year anniversary party, whatever, at the store, and they like did this game with me.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's everything, and it's like all things with your face. And I was like, no, but like he's more I'm saying for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. I like it.
Okay. Like a slouchy knee-high boot.
Love.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, I also
Strong
depends
start.
on like what you're wearing it with.
Totally, but just
And
like,
like, is it a stiletto heel?
yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It has to be a stiletto.
chunky now.
Okay, polka dots.
So low. It seems
I know. I'm like,
Here's the thing. I love polka dots on other people.
Okay.
I just feel like it doesn't read well on me.
I could not imagine you in a polka dot.
no, I really don't see it for you.
Yeah.
Satin maxi skirt.
Satin maxi skirt.
If styled the right way, is this like on me or just in general?
Let's say on you, because I
Okay.
feel like on you.
Okay, so if styled the right way, yes.
Okay.
Bomber jackets.
Yeah. Double denim sets.
Denim on denim.
Absolutely.
I'm loving it to her right now. Like, always.
Like, this is gonna be
Always. Okay, platform Uggs. Yeah, I mean, those are like my like slip-on shoe for errands. Yeah.
Statement headbands.
Why are you laughing?
Because I love that it didn't just say headbands, it said
statement
headbands. And I'm like thinking to myself,
I'm
like,
thinking like Blair Waldorf.
okay,
Not for me.
Okay. So that's a not.
Not your vibe. Not the vibe, yeah. Okay, oversized blazers with mini skirts.
Yeah.
Hot.
Okay, this is, you have to choose which one. A big tote bag or a tiny purse.
Where am I going?
Such a good question.
True.
It's a phenomenal question.
I love a giant bag that I can just like hold under my arm.
Okay.
You know, like that is always my vibe.
Yep.
Okay. Jersey dresses. Again, where am I going?
I had to put that in there because we had a jersey dress.
Oh, no.
We had to with that.
Okay, it wasn't. What
I mean, it was a
wanted
uniform,
to be.
so
I see. I wanted it like the
vision wasn't there.
Brooklynets had costumes that were like very similar to ours, but because their colors were black and white,
yeah.
very different than red and blue. So when we had certain outfits, I was like, oh, that needs clown.
the execution was off.
Translate, yeah. So the jersey dress was not. I see what I envisioned.
Not for you.
That's
I get
fair.
it. Me too.
But jersey dresses are cute if done the right way. And like, am I going to something kind of sporty, but I want to be fashionable? Like if I went to Complex Con this past weekend, like that maybe would have been a vibe I could have rocked with. But like, we're going to All Star, like something.
Okay. So done right.
Done right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or if
Lots of exceptions to these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
You're
If
the host.
Brooke will style it, it'll be good.
She can make anything look good.
Oh, you guys have a lot of faith.
Totally. Is it my turn?
I think so.
Graphic baby tees.
Graphic baby tees. Okay, here's the thing. If I am feeling skinny and gonna wear like a low-rise denim,
So true.
that's like super baggy,
Yeah.
or even just like in my mind, where am I going? I don't know, but like a cutesy little boy short, like you know, like Iris from Love Island vibes, but like a trench coat over. Like where am I going? And like a heel, like who knows where I'm going with any of this?
I would not like put a micro short with the trench.
No, because it looks crazy. But like,
but I see it.
world, where am I going where that makes sense? I don't know, but in my mind, like it's a vibe.
Okay. But I see your vision and I like it.
Thank you.
I feel like for daytime.
What? Oh yeah. Metallics for daytime. That's what it says.
That's the choice.
Yeah. She went specific on that one.
Metallics for daytime, like jewelry or like the outfit, like
outfit.
man.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a not. Okay. Long denim skirts.
Is it fitted? Is
Right.
Is there
I knew this was gonna be a follow-up question.
Yeah.
a slit? Okay, there was a time when I was like really into that.
Yeah.
And I think in my mind currently, I'm like, oh, she's outdated because I've done it.
Been there.
Me too. I like have a denim skirt and I was really in that phase for a moment.
Yeah.
Now I like can't get myself to wear it.
Yeah,
Keep it because I feel like it'll come back around.
it always does.
It will.
Yeah.
You're so right. Okay. Fringe jackets.
Am I going to Coachella?
Or am I
going
to Cowboy Carter?
Right.
Am I going to Austin, Texas?
Me personally, like Cowboy Carter was like the reason for that for me to like dress.
You asked like fair amount, right?
3 times.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But like that was my reason to like wear a cowboy hat because in no other life would I be dressed like in Western vibes.
Right. It was a theme.
So
Sure.
if you were like from Texas or like that is your vibe and you love country music, whatever it may be, like sure, love that for you.
Okay.
Personally,
Got it.
it's not authentic.
I see.
Okay, like headphones or like tech wear, like part of a fit.
Absolutely. I've definitely needed that for certain outfits.
Cool.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Vintage juicy tracksuits.
I mean, Gen Z wants to be us so bad. They wish. And I like, I always wanted the juicy suit that said juicy on the butt.
Yes.
My mom never let me have with it. She only let me have like the plain ones. She's like, why is it saying that?
I had Juicy Couture. I had a Juicy Couture binder that had Juicy Couture paper at one point. I was all
That good. Did you have a Tiffany's necklace too?
I did. I had a bracelet. Yeah.
This
I
was
was that girl.
I also, when I finally got a pair of True Religions,
Oh yeah,
but they were hand-me-downs from an older dancer at my studio. But because my parents would never buy me a pair of True Religion jeans. I thought I was the coolest bitch with my Uggs and my True Religions.
and they're like low rise.
Yes.
flare. Like
So what a time.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That's about all the time we have.
Yeah, it for sure. But that was so
much.
You're so great on the mic.
Yeah,
You're a star.
come back anytime.
Oh my God, please.
Honestly.
Oh,
We'll do gin and chat and like a gin martini and chat.
oh my God, yeah. That'd be fun. I will literally come anytime. Okay, say less.
Cheers. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you. Yay. Bye. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you had a great chat. Lo and Nat can't wait to have you back.